All right, let's recap here, see what's happened. So the TQQQs closed at 174.65. Outstanding, fantastic. You're a guru. Oh my gosh, couldn't be much better than that. So I'd sold the 175 calls. I own 3,400 thereabouts, 3,400 TQQQ, and actually, I think I own 130 shares more than that, something like that. But anyway, those are the ones that I sold calls against. So I had 3,400 shares that I had calls on. So 34 calls that I sold. I sold 6 of them for $525, and I sold the other 28 for $550. So I got $550. It didn't get called because it closed today. Is the last day of the week. These are weeklies at 174.65. So I got to keep the $5.50 premium. Plus, let's recap how this started. So if we look back at selling puts, and then if it gets put to us, sell the calls. If we recap what happened in December so far, and we've got another week to go, so next week should be good, hopefully. So we'll add a little bit to it. But if we go back and look and see what happened, we had the 165s that we had sold the puts for $330. So we got $3.30 premium for, I guess, the 3,400 or thereabouts. And then it got put to us. So we decided to hold it because it looked like it was going to go up. So we sold the 170 calls for $390, and then we ended up selling the 175 calls this week for $550 or $525 for the 6 in the cash account. So altogether, we're up about $22.35 for the week of December. The month of December. So we're looking at about 13.55%, which brings our total. Our total is about 54.33% in our year end. So. And that's for the IRA. For the cash, I'm not really tracking. We made another $9,007.38 in cash in the cash account that we put the $100,000 in. We had already taken out about $10,000 before, so. We haven't had this very long, this $100,000 very long, but we made about $20,000 on it. So that's fantastic. Bought a new boat with it. Not a new boat, but a big old 24-foot pontoon boat. Anyway, we're going to use that cash. The exciting thing is, in my IRA, we're now at $501,000. So we broke the $500,000 mark. And in our total trading account, we have $630,000, 369, 370, I guess, if you round it up. So $630,000, 370 that we're trading. We'll probably take the $9,000 out and put it in the bank account. Maybe pay some year-end taxes with it. So there we go. I don't see how this could have ended up much better unless we would have been over 175 and it got called from us, if that's what we wanted. But I like going in and having a position in Monday. The market might end up big Monday. You never know. Of course, if the market opens down, then we would have been better off if we sold it today. So we'll see. But this is kind of what you want to do when you're selling these calls. If you can get it just right where you get a nice premium. It's pretty fat premium, $550 on 175 calls. So what is that for the week? So what is 550? Let me pull up the calculator here. Well, that's not working too good. Here we go. All right. Pull it up. Pull it up. What the hell is the machine going so slow for? All right, so if we look at 5, so here's how you do the calculation. So simple calculation on, geez. All right. Oh, sorry for this. Let's see. So if we have 5.5 and we divide that by 175, it equals, for the week, just on the call, 3.14. Plus 2 for the week, how much did the stock go up? So the stock, Friday, Monday I went down. Let's back up. So anyway, we made 375 just on the premium. You start adding 3% a week, 3% a week, and if you get stuck in it and you're in TQQQ, or even if you had a portfolio and you hold half of TQQQ and half of TECL, which are both tech, while one's tech and one's 100 top 100 NASDAQ stocks, which is what TQQQ is. When you're playing the options, when you're selling the puts or selling the covered calls, which is what we've been doing, the weeklies are a little better, I think. So TQQQ has the weeklies. If you just want to buy and hold it long term, if you look at the charts on TECL and TQQQ, you look at the 5-year, 10-year charts on them, it's fantastic. I mean, somebody could put $7,000 for a couple of years in an IRA and wait 20 years, they're a millionaire. I mean, it really is that good. So that's why I like these things. I'm okay with holding it. If we had a year where the stock market just crashed and then it takes 2 years to come back, then so be it. I mean, it'll roar back. At least you're not in a single stock. You don't have single stock risk where you're going to lose and then maybe never get your money back because something happened with the company or whatever like that. So anyway, love these triples. Outstanding year so far. And we bring the spreadsheet up again. 54.33% for the year, and broke $500,000. Actually, 501,000. So let's keep doing this. Our big goal is next year to see if we can hit $1 million. The wife's probably going to cover 150 of that in her IRA. So we need to take this 630,000. Maybe we make a little bit more by the end of the year. Maybe we get lucky and we make it 650 by the end of the year. But we need to take this 630, 650, whatever it ends up being, and turn it into 850. So that would be our goal, to make another $200,000. So, how much is that? Now remember, 100,000 of this is on loan money, so it's not really mine, but I'm going to act like it's mine because I'm trading it. So let's say you've got 200, and we want to make that on let's try 650. So that would be 30%. Let's say 220 on 630. That's where it stands now. So right at 35%. So we'd have to make 35% next year. You might say, wow, 35%, that would be incredible. Yeah. how likely is that. But if you look that, last year we made 140%. So that was just spectacular. And we made 54% this year. Now, are we going to do this every year? Well, if you look back at these triples, that's what they've been doing. I mean, the market itself's been about 12%. So if you triple that, a little bit more on technology, a little bit more on the NASDAQ going up versus the Dow. And, you get at those kind of numbers. So I think it's definitely possible. So we don't have any kids. So when we get to $1 million, we have 100,000 of it in cash. So we can start spending it if we want to. And the wife's younger, but I'm right at 57. So, we got a couple of years to run this up before we're quote in retirement, or maybe we retire early or whatever. So we'll see. All right. So, it's fantastic December so far. Let's see what they're going to sell for. Let's look and see what the, so we're still going to own, since it didn't get put to us at, or it didn't get called away from us at 175 or over. Let's look and see what the 180s are for, so the 180s for the 31st are right at $2. So do we want to play the 175s and don't care if it gets put to us? So if we play the 175s, we'll get another $4.15. So if we look at $4.15, so this is kind of the calculation that I go through. So if you look at the $4.15, $4.15, and you divide that by 175, you get another 2.4%. So if you look at 2.3%, it would put us at 56.3 or 0.6. So it'd be 56.6. Ooh, 666. So a little over 56.5%. Let's say 56.5%. So that's outstanding. So I'm okay with that. So this is what I do to go through this analysis. Looks like the 180s are not paying that well. They do have them in between here. So, we could go for the 179s. I'm looking at the 179s here. They also have 176s. So, pick your poison. You could even go down if you think the market might go down. You could sell the calls for 170, knowing it's going to be taken away from you, and then you would pretty much be insured that you're going to get, it's a way to insure what you have now without really selling it. So you'd get a little bit of a premium there. So if it's selling it, 174.65, so you'd get 35 plus 240, so you get 275 if you did the 170s. So all of these are options. If you just want to add a couple of percent for the week, and you look at that. If you're more risk averse, you can even go down. You can go down in the stratosphere here. So you can go down the 165s, and then that way you're covered completely. Really, you're covered up to 176. So you still get a small premium, and you might You might laugh at that and say, well, you know, the 1% premium, what is that? Remember, these are weeklies. So if you get a 1% premium and you do it consistently over 52 weeks, that's spectacular. I mean, at the end of the year, you do these for a few years. At the end of the year, you might say, wow, this is great. If you really don't like to trade, just hold it. Hold the TQQQ, hold the TECL, either one of them. I really believe in both of them. So, Merry Christmas, everyone.